the Three Gorges Dam in China is the world's largest hydroelectric power station. Had a capacity to generate 22,500 megawatts of power.
Wow.
22 gigawatts. The entire Bitcoin network runs on 10 to 15 gigawatts of power.
Welcome to Cloud AI. As Bitcoin can be mined anywhere in the world, it's easy for miners to move to locations abundant in green energy. Here is what Jordan Peterson had to say in a discussion with Saifedean Ammous relating to Bitcoin's use of cheap, renewable sources of energy and its implications for the energy market.
But with Bitcoin, you just need an internet connection. You take the Bitcoin miners to where that energy is, and then you can monetize that energy and turn it into Bitcoin. It's magic.
So what's the net effect of that on the price of electricity worldwide? Is that deflationary with regards to electricity cost?
I think so. I think this is a point that I make in the fiat stand, which is that, we've had fiat subsidize all these dysfunctional forms of energy over the last 50 years that have led to the grid becoming unreliable. And we have Bitcoin, like the vigilante savior that it is, coming in and providing a global subsidy for anybody who can make electricity at a cheap rate to monetize that.
According to Ammous, Bitcoin can be deflationary for the price of energy in the future, and in the long run, may actually be a driving force for the green energy network due to its active investment in renewable energy infrastructure. The University of Cambridge reported, 62% of global miners rely on hydropower for at least some of their electricity, and about 39% use at least some combination of solar, wind, or geothermal. Furthermore, the Bitcoin network is actively investing in green energy infrastructure. For instance, the nation of El Salvador launched a $1 billion bond that will be used to build a geothermal power plant, used to both mine Bitcoin and help power the nation with 100% renewable energy. Here is what Jordan had to say about the real economic incentives for Bitcoin to relocate to areas with cheap renewable energy.
Not only at a global subsidy, but so interesting, because not only you could go to where the energy is cheap with virtual certainty that you're going to make more and more money as the value of the Bitcoin increases by investing there, assuming that the value of Bitcoin is going to continually increase, which is a logical presupposition if it's as stable as is claimed, and it's finite in the way that you're describing, and increasingly widely accepted by vast numbers of people. So it's also an investment that's likely to increase in value over time rather than decrease. So it takes some of the uncertainty out of investing in cheap electricity generating processes that are geographically isolated. I just can't believe that's true. It's amazing that I think I must be misunderstanding, because it seems like you can move the value of the electricity magically without any of the problems of transportation.
Contrary to what has been reported in the mainstream media, and what was recently said by Greenpeace, Bitcoin incentivizes Bitcoin miners to be more green and energy efficient. As miners are always looking for cheaper and more sustainable energy that doesn't rely on inefficient infrastructure that comes with connection to a national grid. With the Bitcoin network not only using renewable energy, but actively investing in its infrastructure, Bitcoin may actually be a driving force for the green energy network over the long term. I recommend listening to this whole discussion. There's a link in the description below. I also recommend reading Ammous' book, The Bitcoin Standard, for many more insights into the potential economic, social and environmental benefits of a monetary system based on Bitcoin. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this presentation, please like and subscribe to this channel.